Hi everyone, I am back again, and as promised, I have the verdict in on how that new inhaler that I was trying had worked out for me. And just as a reminder to those of you who maybe didn't know what I was already on, or I'm sure some of you remember, but the only inhaler that I normally take is Stialto Respimat, and I've been on this inhaler for probably about 3 years, and I've just been super happy with it. But as time goes on, I think our bodies get used to whatever medications we're on, and then we don't see as much of a difference from them. And some of the rooms that I had been in, seeing people talk, and or some of the sites I have been on, I saw a lot of people talking about a new inhaler that is used through a nebulizer. And previously, nebulizers have not worked for me. They have a tendency to make things worse for me, but this was supposed to be a whole different category of medication just done through a nebulizer. So I thought that might be nice, because the nebulizer, the one good thing about it is that instead of having that one shot, where you go to inhale and it's kind of hit or miss if you get a good breath in, the nebulizer is nice because you can put on a mask and, just sit and breathe it in for a while, so it really gets into your lungs. So I was kind of excited about that. And so I talked to my doctor, and he said that he would give me a 7-day trial of it. Neither the Stialto or the new medication is a steroid, but both the Stialto and the new medication are from two different categories of inhalers. So he said that I could take them together. However, whenever I start something new like that, I like to stop using what I was using so that I can see if the new medication is helpful, or if I have a bad reaction, I don't double up on anything to where it might make it worse. So for the time that I tried the new medication, I did stop my Stialto and I just used the new one. Then that way, if I liked it and it worked well, I could use it by itself for a little while. And as it started to wear off, I'd be able to add in my old one and possibly extend the benefit of it. So that was the plan. So the new medication is Upalre, and some of you may or may not have already tried it. For me, I tried it one day. And usually I would say that you probably need to give medications longer than one day to find out if you like them, or if the effects, sometimes like for our oral meds, they might upset your stomach or whatever, but if you take them for a little while, a lot of times that'll go away. As far as the Upalre, for me, it made my heart race, so it really speeded up my heart rate, which is not a surprise for me. That might be due to the pH. It makes, I think, things more sensitive for me, and I have always had a tendency to be easily affected in my heart rate, even with just stuff like green tea. It speeds my heart rate up, and it's another way for me to cause shortness of breath. So even though the Upalre, I feel, did open up my airways, it speeded up my heart rate so much that it was counterproductive. So with that, I did only try it one day, and then I returned back to my Stialto. But at the same time, I was still looking to try to increase the benefits from the Stialto. And I've always used it as a Respimat. It comes out really good. It's a little bit different than the regular inhalers, so it's kind of nice. But like I said, I was looking to try to increase the benefits because I've been on it for a long time. So I decided to start using it with a spacer. And I had had this sitting in the cabinet for quite some time and just never bothered to learn how to use it or to even open it. But I had been doing some reading and saw that the benefits are, increased quite a bit just by adding the spacer. So I started doing that, and I do think that it does make a difference. So to anybody who's using an inhaler without a spacer, by adding a spacer, I think there is definitely a benefit to that. So for those looking for effective inhalers, and I've tried Advair, which is a steroid inhaler, and I just end up with the powder mostly in my mouth and my throat. So what little bit did go down did help, but I also didn't like the voice changes that it had going on. So and being with my research on steroids and stuff, I just want to put off those for as long as I possibly can. So I've tried Advair, I've tried Symbicort, and probably a couple other ones, and by far Stialto has been the best for me. Other people that don't have a heart rate issue may really like the Upelre, so I would suggest that anybody at least try it just to see if you have a nebulizer. Yeah, it could definitely possibly be beneficial if it doesn't affect your heart rate. And it too is a once a day, so like once every 24 hours. So you would use it once in the morning and be done with it. Same with Stialto, it's a once a day thing. And I like that because I don't have to worry about, using it again at night. And I always like to make sure I brush my teeth and rinse after using it. And that just makes it easy because I use it in the morning with my regular routine. I brush my teeth, I rinse my mouth. And I've never had a problem. You don't usually have to worry about it unless it's with steroid ones, but I still follow the same rules just to be on the safe side. And what does it hurt to do it right before brushing and rinsing? It seems like a common sense kind of thing. So it's part of my routine, and I like that with it being once a day, it makes it easy to do that. So as far as the Upelre goes, it's not for me, but some of you may like it. And the Stialto is amazing. I'm not sure that, again, it works for everyone, but for me, it does really good. And last but not least, a spacer added to any inhaler can, I think, be of help. So I hope this helps with anyone out there looking for inhalers, and also kind of learn your inhalers. I think there's 3 different categories that they can belong to, and some can be mixed and matched, others can't. And depending on what categories, they each have their own thing that they do, and certain ones should be used before others. So you want to kind of find out all your information on it, because it can make a difference in how much benefit you get from them. So yeah, kind of do your reading and see what you're taking and find out what order they're supposed to be taken in and all that kind of stuff, because yeah, it can all make a difference. And so that's it for today. It was good seeing you again. Thanks for watching, and if you're not already a subscriber, please do subscribe. Have a good one, you guys.